Hello, everyone.
Howdy.
Welcome to our live today. We are at home in our office. So we put in the air conditioner in the window because it has been too hot lately. we ran up to the cottage to get a few things today. We've been mostly doing some things from the house today, so we figured let's just continue on here at the house. And so I went out for some groceries, went out for some other errands, ran up to the cottage. We picked up some of these artisan beads from the cottage, came down here, and now we're doing the live. So welcome. Thank you for joining us. If you don't know who we are William and Andrew of Allegory Gallery, and we also have Star Cottage Studio, which is our workshop and metal studio. And we do a lot of stuff. Today we're doing some artisan beads. We're helping a friend clear out their collection, not their whole collection, just clear out some of their collection of some of their artisan beads. And with every sale, you are helping not only us, but you're helping our friend. We do these once in a while for people that we're really close with. And yeah, we hope you enjoy them today. How is everybody? How's everyone doing? Hello, Marianne. Hello, Norma. Thank you for joining us. If you're out there, please say hi. I see Cindy, Bopper Bear, and Boo Bug over on Instagram. Thank you for joining us over there.
Is that one person?
No, 3 people.
That sounds cute. It sounds like a
Bopper Bear, Boo Bug. Cindy, Bopper Bear, Boo Bug.
Like a children's book.
I know, right?
Bopper Bear and Boo Bug went down to the market. They found some delicious berries.
I won some delicious berries.
I know. We went to the night market. Did y'all see that?
Yeah, we stopped off at the night market today to see our friend Diane. She
not really went too much, just half a block.
Yeah, we cruised up and down the block. But she needed some help. She needed someone to watch her booth while she ran home to check on her dogs. So Andrew went down to help her at her booth, and I was getting groceries and some other items at the grocery store.
I didn't make her any money though.
No.
I was like, I'm gonna get fired.
I'm gonna get fired from that. But it was nice. Good to see her. Boo Bug says, love this. Awesome. Thank you for joining us over there. I have to look this way for Instagram. So when you see me doing that, that's why.
You need to look this way for me.
I need to look this way for Andrew over here. I need to look this way for Instagram comments. And then everyone else's comments are right in front of me, so I don't really have to look. You see my eyes darting. Like, it's the opposite side. They should flip these so it's close to the camera.
My eyes go in the different directions.
Cindy is with us. Cindy Motes, thank you for joining us. Cindy Amador's on Instagram. Marianne says, so many cute things in Diane's booth, right?
Yeah, she's busy.
If y'all didn't see, check out the live we did today just on Facebook. It's only on Facebook. It's the Helpful Hound Boutique. So you can also check that out. That's her page. Go follow her. $1 of every single thing she sells, whether she sells it for $2 or $8, $1, a full dollar goes to a charity of some sort for pets. So she's
real active in therapy dogs.
Yeah, she's very active in therapy dogs, in a group here locally. So please check it out. They have bandanas for dogs, very cute. They have bow ties and regular ties.
If you want to use it for yourself, nobody has to know.
Nobody has to know.
She told me, she said, you can use this for whatever you want.
Right.
I said,
there you go. I
made it a little bit weird though.
Cindy says, I couldn't hear it when I went to look at it, but I will try again. Hopefully there was sound. I think nobody was saying that there wasn't sound when we were live, so hopefully.
We weren't on very long.
No, we weren't on very long, and I had a really good cell reception, so I think we should be okay. Marian says, with no sound, unfortunately.
Oh, well, there you go.
Why did no one tell us when we were live?
It's not like we could have done anything.
No.
So well.
So there you go.
Read the lips.
Read the lips. No, pretty much what she said. She started out saying $1 goes to charity. They have those cute little coin purses with the snap bracelet kind of things in them that keep things closed. They'd be great for beaders to keep their beads in for a portable, transport supply.
In case anything spills, it doesn't end up all over creation.
Yeah, that's a really good idea. She has card wallets which are really cute. They're like $5, which is
If you're
insane.
going to an event, that's a good way to store it, so they don't get all dinged up.
Yeah.
Because sometimes I'll bring business cards in my pocket, and then by the end of the night, they look a little bit like wilted lettuce.
Yeah.
Like you can eat it, but you don't necessarily want to.
Don't want to. Marianne didn't watch it live. I don't know why there wouldn't have been sound. That's crazy.
Maybe there may have been music in the back that we didn't hear.
Oh, that could be. There were people out singing, so maybe Facebook stripped it of sound.
Sometimes that happens.
That could be, because I wasn't thinking about that, but that's very possible.
Yeah, so sorry, but we can't do anything.
No, we can't do anything about that. They don't allow us to download it before it uploads, like, so we have a copy of a sound version.
We can dub it for Diane.
Right.
I'll be Diane, and you can be you.
All right.
Hello, everyone.
Michelle says, sorry I missed it. Been busy making jewelry, and hubby has been texting me while on tour. Good. I'm glad he's staying in touch. Glad everything is going well. Sounds like you're busy.
Good.
And making jewelry that you're going to sell. If you're making more, that means you're selling, right? That's great. Susie next door is here. Hello, hello. Thank you for joining us.
Maybe we need that. Our cats don't have collars though, so we have to get collars.
Oh, for little bow ties?
Wouldn't that be cute?
Barnaby with a bow tie? I think Barnaby needs a regular tie.
He had a little bow tie for a while.
Yeah, the little sequin devil bow tie.
That's cute.
I found the devil horns today. Cleaning. More cleaning.
It's gonna be forever cleaning.
Yeah, we are because, as you know, we moved our store, and our new store has a lot of storage. We didn't need a lot of our cabinets and bookcases and all this stuff the furniture from our other stores. So it's like partially all over the house, partially all over the garage.
We have to reorganize the garage.
Yeah.
And because there's space in the garage.
Yes.
It's just that we kind of pulled what we needed when we could.
Yeah. And we were just jamming it in when we were packing it.
However, I'm gonna just be real. I'm not
He's like
expletive. Gonna go out there now and mess.
Not in this heat.
The last time I did that, I blacked out in the garage.
Yeah, you did.
And
at least that's what he told me. He's like, I blacked out in the garage today.
Yeah, I was out there. I was like, it's fine.
I was at work, I think, when he was doing it.
And then I was reorganizing the garage.
In the summer heat.
It was so hot. And it's basically like an oven.
Yeah.
And if we put any polymer clay, that's done. Anyways. But
we're not a fancy garage with like the air conditioning and the heating, and
it's not too bad, but it's our garage is nice.
Our garage is nice, but it's like you can look in the rafters and see the light coming through. It's not like sealed up so that it could be heated, and
you could live there if you needed.
You just have to extend the sidewalls a little bit.
And be like the Little House on the Prairie.
Yeah. A little bit.
But there's electric, so it's not quite as...
There is electric, yes.
I had a fan pointing at me, but it just
there's a little attic.
That's cute.
Yeah, Marion says, that sounds like a fall job.
Mm-hmm. But not really, because we need to organize it so we can fit more stuff in it.
Yeah.
Because right now it's hanging out at the house.
Yeah, so we've been organizing the house to a point. Like, there are things we want to do. Like, we have bookcases that we want to move into this office on this side of my other bookcase up here. But we have company coming. And instead of doing all this and possibly causing more havoc and rearranging and tearing things apart, we're kind of stowing them to the side and using them as we can for now. And just to get things, in a way that is semi-presentable to have company. We're excited to have company. I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but
we need to do it anyway.
We need to do it anyway, but we don't need to rip up more than we need.
I would rip up more, but that's not necessarily good.
Andrew wants to just do it all at once.
Correct.
And I feel like if we did it all at once, we'd get one room cleaned really good.
I want everything all of it done.
I know.
When I want it done.
I know. And
none of this.
I'm normally like that too, but I feel like we would get one room, like, actually, like, in all honesty, how much could we do if we started ripping apart every room in 3 days?
And then the cats keep messing.
Cats are in the mix. I'm going to be at the store on Friday and Saturday, so Andrew's going to be home alone cleaning.
I'll just go to the store. I don't know how to run the register, but...
He's like, now I'll go to the store. You can stay home and clean.
I got to go to Pride on Saturday. Make friends.
Saturday night?
No, I'll just go all day.
Just all day.
You're like, boy, I'm so tired from all this festive.
Who's going to be cleaning then if I'm at the store and you're at Pride all day?
The cats. Gertie and I.
Cats cleaning? Can you imagine?
I would love it.
I would love it too, but I don't think their cleaning is the same as what we would consider cleaning.
It would be so cute, wouldn't it?
You see them with their little aprons and their little dusting with their little feathers.
That'd be so cute.
Running around the house.
And they says, Tallulah, I told you I'm cleaning now. It's not playtime.
Right.
Because she would want to play.
Tallulah.
Oh, did you put the snakes in the blueberry?
I did. We put the snakes in the blueberry bush because the birds have been eating our blueberries before we even get a chance to see them blue. They like the ripe ones too.
Mm-hmm. They
wait for them to get ripe.
On them.
Yeah. Yeah, I looked out there yesterday, and I was like, there are definitely not as many blueberries on this tree bush as there used to be. They've been
picked over.
So we got the snakes out, the fake snakes, and put them in the blueberry bush, and that keeps them away.
Supposedly.
It worked last year. We'll see if it works this year. It worked last year so well that we couldn't keep up with the blueberry production, and we got bees instead.
Oh, the wasps.
The wasps. The blueberries got too ripe, and the wasps started eating them. So then we had to take the snakes away so that the birds would eat the wasps and chase them away.
Yeah, we tried aluminum pans. Like, we used to do that. My grandparents used to do that.
Yeah, put the holes in them and they blow around. No.
They would work like a day.
Yeah. But these snakes, all last year, the birds would not touch them.
You have to move them, though.
Yeah, we moved them around the bush. So
sometimes I got scared because I freaked myself out.
Like it's a real one?
Yeah, and people are like, oh, it's fine. It's just another of nature's creatures. And it's like, I like them in art.
Yeah.
And I like them theoretically. I
don't mind them. I don't want to have to be touching them.
Yeah.
Like if I see one, it's not necessarily going to freak me out. Especially around here, it's like
I don't need it.
Around here, it's like black snakes, and generally there's nothing too bad.
There's rattlesnakes and copperheads
in the woods, but not in our yard.
You never know.
Like they're not just gonna be strolling through the yard. Generally, of course, our yard gets high sometimes. Just ask the neighbors, right?
Anyway, if they don't like it, they can mow it. Treat yourself.
No one has ever said anything. It's all right. We're all good on this block.
You're going to start causing a problem with me and the neighbors.
Just go, who said what?
And be like, who do I need to go talk to?
Oh,
set a boundary.
Setting boundaries, right?
One time, one of our neighbors made a comment, and I said, if you want to do it, go ahead.
That ended that.
Correct.
Shut that down real quick.
And then they're like, I was just saying it looks so nice.
Cindy says, love seeing your mulch pile.
Thanks.
Yeah, Andrew. Yeah, we did too. I didn't know Andrew had that on the docket.
He
stopped telling me because they didn't show up for the.
Well, the one last night, or whenever it was, they were like, "I'm gonna be there in 20 minutes." I was like, "Oh."
Oh, good.
And then I didn't say anything because I didn't know if they actually were. Because one time they said they were gonna come.
Yeah. They're like, we're 25 minutes away or something.
And I was there all day. And I was like, did y'all get lost? And then I got ghosted.
Yeah.
So I was surprised, actually, because it was the same company that did it.
Because we've tried like 2 to 3 different times and we've not gotten the drop-off. So this time we got it. And there's a lot, which is good because we needed a lot. It's going to take a lot to get around the cottage.
And it's not no gentle, like half an inch worth of mulching. I want to do it thick.
He's like, thick,
You build it
beefy.
up. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it. Who wants
Year
to
after
weed?
year after year after year.
Also, I want to do under the porch because that gets wild underneath there too. So
Yeah.
But that sounds like a hard job.
Yeah, crawling under the porch. I can't do it because I might bump my head. So that's all you.
I guess not getting done.
It's my excuse. Michelle says, I have a 2-minute video of Snoop in concert if I can share it to our group. Yeah, sure. Why
Maybe.
not?
They don't take the sound.
Yeah, as long as it's not copyrighted music and we're going to get the sound taken out. Then you just see him jumping around.
I don't think he jumps.
He doesn't jump.
I think he like moseys.
Moseys around.
And shoulder shimmies.
Shoulder shimmies. We have been rolling. Boy, I have an eyelash and we are having rolling thunderstorms and they are not bringing the temperature down, says Amanda.
It's muggy here.
It is.
It's
a little breezy. It's breezy up at the cottage again today.
He's tripping, y'all. It's hot.
It's hot. I think it's cooler today though than it was yesterday.
I don't know because I didn't go outside, but
I think it was much muggier yesterday.
It was.
Maybe I'm just adapting.
Maybe, but it was hot, and we were sitting in the cottage getting stuff ready for the live. And I was like, "Why if you don't use the air? We can put it on. We can turn it on."
We were only going to be there for like 2 minutes.
I don't know, but I said we can use this.
We can use this.
Make it so we don't get the brain cooked.
It wasn't that hot in there.
That's what he thinks. You know, our body temperatures are always opposite.
Yeah.
When I am overly hot, he's like freezing.
Freezing.
And when he's freezing, I'm like, "Ooh, open the window."
Yeah, it's always like that. I don't know why. We're never on like, the same temperature.
Maybe in Hawaii.
Huh?
Maybe in Hawaii.
Danette is here. Hello, Danette.
Be sure to like and share these videos so that they go out into the universe.
Please do. We're trying to help a friend, so please like and share these so that we sell more.
We don't really sell very much, and so it's kind of disappointing to report back. And
I know, because we're trying to help them out.
But whatever, maybe in the Destash it'll pick up.
Yeah.
Because I know some people don't like to shop.
Alive.
Yeah, they get nervous for some reason.
Some people just don't like to watch videos. I don't know.
Yeah, but some people who watch the videos say they don't.
Yeah. Put us on your TV. Use YouTube. Put us on your TV. Have you subscribed to our YouTube channel yet out there? YouTube.com/Allegory Gallery. Go subscribe. We're still working with Jen to try to figure out when she can do some more tutorials with us. We thought we were going to start last week and this week, and then she's had kid stuff and work stuff, and so the Saturday morning tutorials will come back as soon as we can get them back.
I think I'm going to start asking some of my other friends to help out too.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Because
let's do it.
Our numbers have dropped significantly.
Yeah, we were getting 20 or 30 new subscribers every week or so, and we've barely gotten 2 or 3 in like the last 2 weeks.
It's one of them things that you get off the ride, then it stops.
Yep. Marion says, my cat's never clean, darn it all. I know.
Ours just make messes.
Make messes and steal things.
It's kind of cute if you didn't, if we didn't need stuff. It's kind of cute because Tallulah has her little collection. Did you see she stole that Cat King? That we laser engraved one of those Cat King pendants. And she
I saw she stole the luster one, which I didn't even know we did.
It didn't turn out that good.
I thought it looked good.
She kept it for her own particular use.
I had never seen that. She must have stole it from the very beginning because I've never seen that. And I found it on the floor today, hidden. Today or yesterday.
She does.
Her little
contraband.
She has a few of them around because I found a few little pockets of things.
There's one under the table.
That was under the table.
There's one behind.
There's one under the laser.
And there's another one that's like, I don't know if it's behind the couch.
Yeah.
There's another couple of them. Yeah. But she has her own little collection. But the one under the table is the one that she does the most.
Yeah. And I just found the Cat King today, and it's in a luster pendant. I never knew Andrew did it.
I didn't think it looked very good.
I thought it looked pretty good. Maybe look again now.
We'll see.
Suzanne says, I'm late. I was dealing with Donald Sutherland's death. Bummer. I did not hear about that.
I didn't hear about that either. I wanted him to play the uncle in Practical Magic.
No, I didn't hear about that. That's sad. Let's see here. Susie says, my bats are back this year. They love to get under the shutters. That's good. I like bats. I grew up with bats around our lake, and it reminds me of that. And I love watching them hunt at dusk. They kind of swoop and droop around.
Yeah, they can do whatever they want.
Yeah, I like bats. They're good.
I guess if they got in your house, and maybe not.
Yeah, you don't want all the bat feces in the house, but outside in the shutters.
Bat houses or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, it's good because a lot of them around here died off with that white nose disease for a long time. And I think people are starting to talk about them again. I think they're starting to come back, which is good to see. Yeah.
They're going to be busy this summer. There's a bunch of bugs.
Yeah, that's like ticks. Like, can you just swoop down and eat a few of those?
Don't start get the possums.
I know. I'm going to have possum pets at the cottage.
I know. We're going to take them on walks with a leash.
Here's where we walk. Here's where we mow. Release the possums, everybody.
Perfect.
That'd be pretty cute.
They're cute when they're clean.
I think they're cute.
When it's clean, it's so cute. When it's not, then they look not good.
Suzanne says, all snakes are good.
Unless you get bit.
Yeah.
Then that's not the favorite.
Not the favorite. Danette says, I called my doctor today about the welt on your back. Still dealing with that. The only appointment they had is 11:30 a.m. Last appointment was 3. Must be nice. I guess they don't realize people do work. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to get an appointment with a doctor unless you're going to take time off work.
That's one of our biggest things. We have health insurance now, both of us, but we're just so busy that it's hard to find a time.
Yeah, my doctors, I just tell them to schedule mine, and I'm like, I'll be there. That's what I end up having to do. But I have one on next week, actually.
Yeah, but you're more fragile than me, so you need it.
Yeah, but we need to get you in, too.
I'm more sturdy.
So he thinks.
Well, there you go.
He's like, well, my heart hasn't given out yet.
I guess I did black out that one time. But that's the heat. That's not because of the issues.
Yeah.
Anyways, I want to quit eating ramen, so...
What?
I want to quit eating ramen.
You don't want to quit eating ramen.
I'm in my happy dumpling phase, so...
Danette says, I sent the pictures to my sister who's a nurse and said it looks like something bit me. Advised me to take Benadryl. Yeah, Benadryl, it'll make you tired, but it'll
maybe if it's like anything topical on top.
Topical.
Anti-inflammation. We're not doctors, by the way, and we're not giving health advice.
No. Marianne says, even banks don't work banker hours anymore, Danette. Most of our doctors are open a couple of evenings. That's nice. My doctor, Monday through Friday, I think it's like 8 to 4, something like that. And then on Friday, I think they close at noon. They close early, and that's it. I don't think they have weekend hours at all. So I definitely have to take off whatever I'm doing. But I think my appointment is next Thursday, so...
What's that?
Yeah. It's the 20. I don't know, Wednesday or Thursday.
One of the days you have to go somewhere with us because I have to have a meeting.
Yeah, maybe I'll get her into my pottery class.
Thursday's your doctor appointment.
Yeah, because pottery class is Wednesday. Michelle says the video was played on Facebook already, no problem, but his music is on it. I mean, you can post it. It just might delete the sound like it apparently did to our live. Everybody sharing, thank you so much. Marianne's working the next 2 Saturdays, so okay for me. Oops. Today, past today, but really wasn't working that much in the last few years. 88. I too will miss him. I didn't realize he was 88.
I only knew that because I looked up his age to see if he'd be age appropriate for the Uncle and Practical Magic.
Suzanne says, how's the tick report? Didn't get anything back yet. I have 2 to send in.
Did you send it in?
I didn't send them in because I didn't leave the house today.
They pick up the mail.
Sometimes. I put mail in there. I know. I just need to drop them off. I need to actually print the one because I haven't printed it yet and filled out the paperwork. But the ticks can be dead and they can still test them, which is the good thing. My possum and skunk buddies have moved on. Haven't seen them in a while, says Amanda.
The skunks, I think I'm allergic to skunks. Because I get super snorchy whenever they come around, so I don't know if that's a thing or not.
I don't know. Maybe. Marion says, I'm not overly fond of vipers, but snakes are nice. Norma says, snakes totally freak me out, but I'm trying to learn to live with them because they live under my front porch and they aren't going anywhere.
Like a lot?
Andrew's like, how many are living under your front porch?
That's the question, because if it's like a den...
They can actually den up, and we've heard horror stories from friends.
Because they have a musk that they
secrete a musk
when they're denning, and it can be overpowering.
Yeah.
So
we had a friend that they were looking to buy a house, and everything in the house looked fine. Everything was good. The house was nice. It was cheap. They didn't understand why, so they bought it. And then they found out why. There was a den of snakes under the house, under the whole house, and they said there were like hundreds of snakes.
Probably more.
Yeah.
If you don't see it, just because you don't see it doesn't mean it's not there.
And they said whenever they started to have their times and they started getting musky, they said it was terrible. Plus urine. They have a stinky urine and musky.
No thanks.
So hopefully, Norma, you don't have too many snakes under your front porch.
All right. In Florida, one of my friends, they said that they had somebody had released an exotic, maybe python. I can't remember what it was, but they had to get it removed because their pets from the neighborhood kept disappearing.
It was eating neighborhood pets.
And when they removed it, it was like huge. And they killed it, which is kind of weird. Like, I don't think they should kill it. You know, it's not like it chose to be underneath the house.
No.
You know, they got released.
They should have just released it somewhere where it's meant to be. My doctor's Monday through Thursday, 8:15 to 3, and the doctor isn't in on Fridays. See? What's with doctors taking off on Fridays? Hey, good for them. They can do it. I guess that's good. Danette says I would have burned that house down. Had the snake den. No.
Yeah, so you just have to be careful.
Norma says they've been here as long as I've lived here, 15 years. I've never noticed a smell. I usually only see one here or there. That's good.
That's not a problem.
No.
Though. But when you see when they start coming out the rafters and stuff, then
Yeah. That's no good. No bueno. No bueno. Susan Kelly Collective joined us. Thank you so much for joining us over there on Instagram. How are you all? Y'all good today?
I'm tired.
I'm tired too.
Yeah. I couldn't sleep. The cats were particularly rambunctious this morning.
They were wild. They kept waking me up in the morning, running across the bed. And then they come up and yell and scream in my face. They get real close. And then they...
And I was
I'm like, what is this about?
We need to quit this.
This is
immediately.
This is... Well, and then they usually do that when I'm going to bed, too. They start ripping and roaring right at bedtime. So they're running across the bed, back and forth, and running around the room and growling at each other and chasing each other. And then they do it in the morning, too. It's like, I need more sleep than y'all do because y'all just nap all day. Like right now, they're probably on the stairs napping.
I'm going to go around and wake them up.
Go wake them up as soon as they start napping. Say, oh, time to get up.
William. Grrr. Let's see if they like it.
See how they like to be woken up all the time. Marianne had a short nap after work. That sounds delightful. I like a good nap. I'm definitely a napper. But my naps are too long, so I don't get to nap very much.
Otherwise you'd just be asleep all day.
I know. I nap for like 2-3 hours. That's like my nap.
And then he goes and goes to sleep again.
And then I go to sleep when it's time to go to bed.
And I was like, that is like meal replacement. You don't just double dip.
Yeah. Marianne says, I wake my cat sometimes. LOL. Laughing
They don't
face.
like it.
I know. They gotta learn, right? They've gotta learn.
Usually they don't mess with me. That's the thing.
No, usually you get to pretty much sleep in peace once you go to sleep.
But this morning...
See, you went too early to bed.
What?
Instead of going your normal afternoon time to bed.
I went to bed at around 5. But they started getting wild around...
4:30 is their wild time.
No, it's 7. That's when they got wild. And then I also had another meeting. I had 2 meetings. And the one I had to miss because I was just so exhausted.
Yeah.
So there you go.
Norma says, there was quite a large nest of them where my front walk meets the sidewalk, though the concrete guys told me. When I used to mow and weed eat my own lawn, I hit a couple there. Ooh, that's no good. That's no good. Marion says, it's easier to have naps at my age, I find. I don't know. I could nap right now. It'd be pretty easy. Maybe not a short nap. If you mean have shorter naps, maybe. But if I wake up at any less than like an hour and a half, I'm kind of worse off and just angry at the world.
Yeah. If I don't wake up naturally, I have a thing like I don't sleep a lot, so the sleep that I do get, I need it. And so if I wake up and that sleep is interrupted, I get how you call less than delightful.
When I had my cat, I would wake him until he started having our sleep pattern, says Michelle. It's a good thing. You got to do that sometimes. Marion says, yes, I mean shorter naps. Who's coming in the door? Barnaby's knocking. He can come in. Barnaby knocks on the door. Says he wants to come in. So
Idabelle sounded, when I picked her up, she sounded like she's getting murdered.
Oh no. Yeah, she always does that. You pick her up, she's like, ah! I don't know why. She's always done that ever since she's a baby. As soon as you go to pick her up, she screams and yells bloody murder. But then she's sweet once you get her up and you're holding her. She's really cute. But every time you pick her up, it's like a shock. Like she's never been picked up in her whole life. I don't know why. Cats, they'll have their own personalities, right? All animals have their own personalities if you get to know them enough. So what else is going on, everybody? Andrew made a dinner last night. We were talking about how we had to stop, or we might be like, oh, hello,
You
Ida
haven't
Bell.
seen her in a while, have you?
Hello, Ida Bell.
No, don't be getting the hair everywhere.
It's already everywhere. Mwah. Huh. My little girl.
She's like, I do not scream.
Just not at all.
Not at all.
I'm very quiet, as a matter of fact. Oh. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Off camera, huh?
Uh-huh. They can still hear you, Ida Bell.
Oh.
Oh. That's pretty cute. Marianne's is such a pretty girl.
She's skinny thing.
She's a skinny thing, but she's tall. She's lanky. She's skinny. She's skinny. So what else is happening? What's going on here? So Andrew made dinner last night. I think we were talking on the live about how exasperated the shelves were in our house and in the refrigerator, but somehow Andrew made a good dinner out of what we had.
It just took 2 hours.
It did take a long time, but oh, hello, sweetheart.
This is Tallulah.
Hello, Tallulah.
So she has been. So this is why we thought she's pregnant.
She's like twice the size, 3 times the size of the other kittens.
She's
She says, "Don't shame me."
She does this thing where she goes in and treats herself to the cat food. Used to, she would announce it. Now she just quietly goes into the cabinet and feasts away.
So we have crunchies that we give. Like some cats, only eat crunchies. Our cats generally only eat wet food. But every once in a while, they like a crunchy treat. So we buy a bag of crunchies that last quite a long time because it's more like a treat than it's not like a meal.
It's good for their teeth.
It's good for their teeth to keep their teeth clean. We don't want to give them too much, though, so we don't want them to dehydrate because it can soak up a lot of water in their system. And then if they don't drink enough, they have kidney issues. So we are giving them crunchies, and we keep them under the counter in a cabinet. And we have to block that cabinet with something heavy because if we don't, it used to be she'd open the whole cabinet and Gertie helps. Gertie sticks her hand in and backs up. She knows how to open the cabinet.
It's team effort.
It's really cute. It's really cute, but she has found out that she can stick her little hand in the cabinet, in the handles, and she backs herself up and it opens the door. And then Tallulah runs in. Now Tallulah's gotten them open herself, haven't you?
Because she got some heft.
Mm-hmm. And so they used to pull the whole bag out onto the floor and eat holes into the bag and then eat the crunchies. But now she's getting sneaky and she just opens the cabinet and goes in, eats her own little feast, and then you see her sometimes darting out of the cabinet.
Well,
so
that's why she got thick thighs.
There's no proof that she's eating the stuff. But she's getting her own snacks.
Except when the dinner time comes, she's
not hungry.
And she was like twice as big as the other cats. She's almost as big as Gilbert.
She's sweet. That little thief girl. So how's everyone else? Everyone else having a good Thursday? How's your week been? You've been doing okay? Our week has been full of lots of stuff, cleaning, organizing, trying to sell some art beads. Susie says, "Oh, that's precious," right? She's a cutie. Marianne says, "I had one cat that stole dry dog food." I believe it. I believe that Tallulah would steal dry dog food if we had a dog. 100%. 100% she'd be chasing the dog out of that bowl. Or thieving it from the cabinets.
She would take it and run. That's her way.
Yeah.
When she was little, I think she was more like the other two are a little bit more timid.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they grew out of that as they were much more timid. And she's much more adventurous.
Yes.
And so So I think she was on the street more and like doing more on the street. And so when she would eat, she would like grab food and like growl and then take it away.
Yeah, she would grab it, growl at everybody, and then run away with it and eat, and then she'd come back and do the same. Like, it's, that's like when cats don't know where their next meal's coming from. They're going to be protective of that meal. And
Gilbert,
even though as kittens they were well taken care of.
I think though that there was
maybe
like
before
V got them,
because V took very good care of them. But before V got them, who knows?
She's a little bit feral.
Or maybe the mama was more feral and taught it to them. I don't know.
The mama, I guess she didn't want V to take the next batch of kittens because as soon as these ones got picked up, she got pregnant right away before V could capture and get the mama cat fixed. And she hid the next batch real good. And so when she got the kittens, or when V got the kittens, then they were a little bit feral. More feral than this batch.
Yeah. Marianne says stole it out of the bag. I believe it. Adorable kitty, says Amanda. Marianne says the boys wait for Seif to eat first. It's nice.
Yeah, Babette used to do that. She was the alpha.
Yeah, Babette ate.
She ate, and then Gilbert and Barnaby would eat.
Uh-huh.
Now it's I don't know.
I don't know either because they just kind of take their
Gertie
turns.
Always eats last.
Gertie generally, always eats last. Ida Bell eats a little bit, but then she usually comes back later for more.
Yeah, she usually eats first, but she doesn't eat a lot.
No. She's like Barnaby. They run around.
Barnaby, he likes to go out.
Yeah,
and
so
then
he
comes back in and gets it.
Yeah, if he goes out, then as soon as he comes in, he eats. It's like he's like, oh, okay, I got that. I got to go out. Now I'm happy, not depressed, and now I get to eat. Otherwise, his mind is only on saying the word out. Yeah, his one-track mind. Norma says, I had a cat that dug a hole in the side of a big bag of dog food and dove in head first. I have a picture of him with just his hind end sticking out of the bag. That's cute. Marion says, Seif and Loki were ferals. I didn't know that.
Were?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
What kind of cats are they?
What kind of cats are they? Is one?
I thought they were like fancy cats.
One Siamese or Persian? I can't remember what they are. Yeah, I didn't realize they were ferals. Angela's here. Hello, Angela. Thanks for joining us. Yeah. Andrew made homemade noodles last night.
Because everything was closed.
Everything was closed. Walmart was closed. Grocery store was closed. Dollar General was closed. We were going to stop in Sheetz and buy some eggs. But he's like, we have some. Let's see what we can do. So he made homemade noodles and Thai peanut sauce. Had sesame flavor too, right? Was there sesame in that?
There usually is.
Yeah, I could tell that. And over rice with carrots, because we had carrots and green beans. And so now we bought some vegetables to add to that for tonight. And we're going to have the same thing, but different. Mm-hmm. It was good. It was really good.
I could do good on that short chop if I had enough time.
Yeah. Pulling stuff out of the cabinet. We had carrots in the drawer. We had a can of green beans.
One egg.
We had one egg. We had some flour in the cabinet.
Some soy sauce. Now after
soy sauce, some peanut butter.
Definitely disasperated.
Some peanut butter. Yeah, and he made a Thai peanut sauce over homemade noodles and rice.
I made a frittata out of French onion dip.
Onion dip, sour cream, and some macaroni, some old pasta. And he's making frittatas. Yeah. I would never. I'd be like, I'm gonna eat this little bit of leftovers I got. He turns them into something completely different.
That's how the poor people do.
Siamese ragdoll, says Marianne.
Yeah, ragdolls are fancy though, right?
Siamese are too, you would
I
think.
know, but the ragdolls are like the people have like clubs. You know, Jack and Patty, they had ragdoll,
Did they?
and I thought that their cat was a doll because it was one of those curly ragdolls, and I thought their cat was not real, like it was some kind of like
A legit stuffed animal.
and it was not. It was an actual cat. You know, I haven't seen them post in a while. I wonder if they're still alive.
I don't know. I haven't seen much about them at all. A 1 egg frittata. The egg wasn't for the frittata.
No,
that was for the noodles. Yeah, we had a little bit more eggs for the night before. But
and we had one left. I always try to leave like 1 egg left over
just in
I always
case.
need at least one.
He's like, at least if I want to make a cake, make a little cake.
No, you need 2 eggs for cake.
2 eggs for cake. So he had 1 egg left. Made some noodles with some egg and flour. Yeah. So, but it was like there wasn't just a little bit of food. Like there was a lot of food there last night.
Wow, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Turn a lot into a little.
Yeah.
That's the story of our lives, William.
I know.
You get $10,000. You can have a house. You can have 2 cars. You can have
2
3
buildings. Michelle says payday's tomorrow. We had chicken sandwiches yesterday. Having grilled cheese tonight.
You know, there's nothing wrong with a good grilled cheese.
Oh, I love grilled cheese.
That's probably one of my favorite comfort foods is a grilled cheese and soup.
I like even just grilled cheese. I was never a big tomato soup person. Then they had this.
Good.
Then there was this place in New York that had tomato soup that was like liquefied pizza, and it tasted so good. And I would eat that soup all the time.
I love tomatoes in all their forms.
But like Campbell's, like out of the can tomato soup, I was never a fan. I might be now. I just wasn't as a kid.
We never had it as kids, but like a bruschetta or bruschetta.
Bruschetta.
Delicious. One of my favorite foods. Caprese, one of my favorites.
Yeah.
What's the other one? The one you don't cook. Like pico de gallo, but it's like.
I don't know.
It has cucumbers, tomatoes. What's that called? Gazpacho.
Gazpacho. Like a soup.
Cold soup?
Yeah, they had that today at the Ligonier Night Market.
Where was that?
The place I said they have soup.
Oh, I felt so bad for them because
they're trying to sell hot soup in 90-degree weather.
And they look tore up, tired. Like they look discouraged by life.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was cold.
Well, they had New England clam chowder, I think. I forget, but they did have the top thing was gazpacho, cold soup.
I just quickly walked by, but they looked so exasperated because it was so hot, and then they'd be trying to sell hot
soup to people.
Like,
I'm sure it was good. It was all. I think they said it was all gluten-free stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah.
They had one. I wanted a boba tea, and then he said that there's boozy, and I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, they were selling boba, but the bobas had vodka in them, which I've never seen before.
Doing over there?
I don't know, but they had the vodka bobas.
Maybe they just squirt some juice in their mouth or something, because there were kids all up over there.
You gotta let the kids know it's not for you. It's for your mama and daddy. Michelle, or whoever. Michelle says, skipping the soup. Yeah, too hot for soup.
I like
unless
soup.
It's gazpacho.
Or borscht. Cheese. I like grilled cheese.
Yeah, I love grilled cheese.
See, we got those beets, but I don't know. I'm not a beet person.
We still haven't made the beets.
And I don't think we probably will be able to.
Marianne says grilled cheese made with whole grain bread and Monterey Jack cheese slices.
That's your favorite?
That's good. I like a good sourdough bread with it. Lots of butter.
I used to
Usually
work
like
in a
cheddar.
sandwich shop, bougie sandwich shop, and we would have bougie grilled cheeses. And,
Yeah, they did.
still hits a spot.
Whether it's bougie or not.
Because we had one that was rye with caramelized onions.
I
and
do like a
Gruyere.
good rye. Yeah, that was. I like that one.
That was really good.
One of them had olives though, didn't it?
That's the top.
The olive tapenade.
But that we can't eat that anyways because that's chicken. You used to have chicken.
Yeah.
And then there was one that was fontina cheese, black truffle mushroom, black trumpet mushrooms, truffle butter, and something else.
That one was good.
Some people don't like it. They say it smelled like beef, but you know what?
Well, between the cheese and the truffles.
Mm-hmm. It's a very earthy. Sandwich.
I liked it though.
There's another one, but oh wow, it's been how many years?
Lennis, hello Lennis, says the AC is so high here for poopy. Sometimes I need hot things. You will not have that problem here.
No.
Actually, I mean, we're just getting the air. We just put the air conditioner in this window. We got to get the one in the guest room up in the window.
Otherwise,
you're definitely not gonna. You're gonna be You're gonna be in the doing the cold things.
Gonna snuggle up in the bed because it's in our bed because that room, the guest room, if you don't temperature control it. It gets either super stinking hot or super cold.
This room was really hot before we put the AC in today. Mm-hmm. This room isn't usually that hot, but it got hot. Marion says, we were allowed small amounts of alcohol at home as children.
And you're like, here's your medicine.
Right. We, I guess we got to taste, take a little tiny bit of, Manischewitz wine.
That's basically juice anyway.
I know. But we would have a little taste sometimes at Christmas or Thanksgiving. But that was it was not even enough to get a kid feeling anything.
No, you know what though? I think part of that is mind over matter. Because I gave the kids we were drinking the grape juice, the sparkling grape juice, and they start acting drunk.
Being drunk.
And I was like, it's juice.
It's
juice.
Right? Yeah.
Sober up, it's juice.
And Marie is here. Says, hello, gentlemen. Hello.
Howdy.
I call you Anne Marie all the time. I don't know if you prefer Anne or Anne Marie, because I know it's not the way your name is on here, but in my head it's Anne Marie. I don't know if that's right or not. Let me know.
I always called her Anne Marie.
Yeah, but it's not hyphenated or anything, so sometimes I don't know. Just tell me if I'm wrong. You can correct me if I get your names wrong, please. And I'll try and remember. It might take a few corrections. Fresh mozzarella and tomato with balsamic glaze, says Angela.
My favorite.
Yes.
If you reduce the balsamic, it makes it even less
liquidy.
Yeah, it makes it a little bit syrupy, and then it takes that tang off. Because sometimes if it's straight
makes it
up,
sweeter.
It kind of makes my mouth, my lips tingle. So it makes it a little bit sweeter. And then what I discovered in Tucson, there's this place called Pita Jungle. They put pita chips in there. That's delicious. You didn't know you missed that crunch.
That crunch.
The good basil, y'all.
Oh, fresh, good basil.
And the good tomato.
Basil's probably my favorite herb, I would say. I love basil.
Mm-hmm. What's your favorite herb, people?
What's everybody's favorite herb? I asked this in the Destash group. What's your favorite spice? And some people gave herbs and spices. My favorite herb is probably basil. And my favorite spice is probably fennel or anise. I would say. What about you, Andrew?
My favorite.
Yeah.
Which one?
Herb.
Um,
Put you on the spot now.
I have so many though. So,
I know, but what one? Like, I could probably take basil and just like eat it. Like, I would like.
like in the cabinet, what we have
No,
in
not
bulk is basil.
I know, but out of anything doesn't have to be in our cabinet.
Spice.
Yeah.
I like cinnamon.
Mm.
That's one of my favorite.
I overdid it on cinnamon when we were making those cinnamon turmeric concoctions that we were drinking.
Oh, that's cayenne.
We had cinnamon in them though.
Maybe you added it.
No, we were doing at one point. We were making cinnamon drinks, and it was like this thick. It was like too much.
I don't mind it. I like a cinnamon roll. That's one of my other favorite things. I'm about
cinnamon
to go
roll.
get a cinnamon roll.
He's gonna get a cinnamon roll now.
I told y'all I'm food motivated, so I'm in my happy dumpling phase, and I'm living my best life. Well, not really. I restrain from it, but
So that's cinnamon. You would say is your favorite spice. What's your favorite herb?
It depends.
Marianne says ick truffles, not my cup of tea.
I love truffles.
Norma says the one with fontina and truffle sounds good.
It was so good. And when the cheese get a little bit crunchy, let me tell you.
Michelle likes wheat bread with Colby Jack cheese.
Sounds good.
Suzanne's back from dinner. Anne Marie says, that's my name, Anne Marie. Okay, good. Suzanne says cinnamon is her favorite. Danette says favorite herb is parsley and favorite spice is cinnamon. Parsley. That's one that I'm not...
You don't think about?
I don't really think about, and whenever I feel like...
I don't like parsley.
It's okay. I feel like... I don't know.
Yeah, I like it. And tabbouleh?
It's good. It's good.
Tabbouleh.
It's a good palate cleanser, too.
You forgot about tabbouleh.
Tabbouleh. Tabbouleh. He's a tabbouleh. Tabbouleh.
You've been in Whitelandia too long. Forgot.
Marianne says, also don't like basil.
I love basil.
Savory, winter or summer? Savory. What do we call savory? Isn't there another name for savory?
That's what they call it that.
I thought there was another name.
Lavender, I think, is one of those things, like when somebody does it well, it's amazing. When somebody does it too, if it's off just a little bit,
it's soap.
It tastes like soap. Like I had this, and this is back when we were not vegetarians, so don't think I've been sneaking out eating pork chops.
Right.
But there was this pork chop in Charleston, South Carolina. The chef was an artist, and the whole restaurant was okay. So it was also during a hurricane, so there was that. But then we were in there, and he had art all over every wall. And we had pork chops with a honey lavender glaze. And that business was good. There were grits. And I may or may not have secretly licked the plate because it was that good.
Suzanne likes mint.
Oh, I love mint. Mint tea, that's my go-to.
Yeah, Andrew drinks a lot of mint tea. Norma says my favorite herb is dill. That's another of my favorites. I like dill.
When we eat fish, I like dill more.
Yeah, dill pickle. Gotta have it for the pickles. Anne Marie says spice is cinnamon and herb is basil. Or basil, right? That's how they say it over there. Basil.
Somebody, and then they say herb. It's not
herb. Herb.
How do you say it?
You can. Herb. Here we say herb, generally, but over there they say herb. And basil and cilantro is coriander, right?
You don't like that.
No. By whatever name you want to call it.
Linus was talking about bringing some. I said, you could skip it.
Sorry. I say Norma says spice is cinnamon. A different name, not that I know of.
Do you count garlic?
Garlic would be a spice, right?
I love garlic.
Is garlic considered a spice? I think it's considered a spice. I don't know. The boxes
Ginger?
have Spice World or something on them.
Yeah, but
Ginger.
that's just the company.
I know, but they're selling spices.
Ginger. Crystallized ginger is one of my favorite things.
Lena says, I love a lavender London fog, Earl Grey with lavender syrup.
Sounds good.
Norma says, lavender tastes like perfume. It can.
Mm-hmm.
It definitely can.
There were these candies from France that were lavender and anise. And I'm not a huge anise person because it reminds me of licorice.
Yeah, he had an issue.
Ate the crap out of those.
With what? What was it?
They were lavender and anise pastilles. And I don't know. Maybe it's because it was like fancy and it came in a cute container.
He got over that childhood trauma.
For those one candies.
For those one. Garlic yummy, says Danette. Suzanne says, I thought garlic was a vegetable. I don't know.
It's part of the allium family.
That's Mary says garlic is an onion family, so neither. See, there you go. Michelle says herb. Her favorite herb is rosemary. Favorite spice is cinnamon.
Rosemary focaccia bread. I'm into it.
Rosemary is another one though. If you overdo it, it
tastes like soap.
It tastes like soap.
But I don't know, because when we used to cook meat, I would load the rosemary up, and it was like so delightful. But then with vegetables, I don't know what it does.
Yeah.
Maybe there's not enough fat to
offset it, coat it good.
But when I would cook, I can't remember what it was, but I would stab it in because it make a spear. There's a woody stem, and then it would stick in there and then roast away. It was delightful.
Yeah. Marian says icky to leafy coriander and cilantro. I agree. Ick to those. It tastes like soap to me. It definitely tastes like soap. Marty the Dragon has joined us on Instagram. Thank you.
How was your opening?
Are you still there, Marty? I don't know when you popped in, if you've popped out already. How was your opening, if you're still there?
If you don't know, Marty, she just opened a space in New Jersey, and she's doing teaching there in her niobium.
Oh, nice.
I'm tempted to do niobium, but then I already do about 11 million things.
Yes, you do.
And I think if I was like, William, I need to learn niobium now, he would be like how he is right now.
Sean Venegas joined us on Instagram. Thank you for joining us, John. Marion says, depends on the variety of rosemary. Some are very piney tasting.
I don't mind that. You know, in some of the Greek cooking, they use pine sap, and they call it mastic. And that's one of the flavors.
Yeah.
And you grind it down. It's basically like eating frankincense.
I am, or was, I don't know if I still am, but I was allergic to pine growing up, so I stayed away from everything that was pine related.
I didn't know that. You got your test. It said you're allergic to grass now, but not pine.
I don't know if pine was on it, actually. But we grew up by pine trees surrounding our house, and I would have the worst allergies. But we also had fields surrounding our house, so maybe we just assumed it was pine, but it really wasn't.
Well, your body changes every 7 years ago, and that's many 7 years ago.
Yeah, it was. Many. Norma says, I like rosemary if it isn't too strong, but it can bother the back of my throat if there's too much.
Oh, really?
You can get that itchy in the back of your throat. Some things do that to me. Suzanne says, our cinnamon is moving Ray's undershirts all over upstairs.
That's cute.
Gonna do the cleaning, do the organizing, right?
She's gonna help.
She wants to help.
That's her job.
Right? Give her the job, let her do it, right? So let's get this party started, everybody. How about it? Are you ready for some art beads?
Or you just want to talk about food?
Or you just want to talk about food all night?
Because I can do either.
We can definitely do either. So if you missed yesterday's broadcast, we showed Andrew's enamel pendants at the first part of that broadcast. We didn't announce that we were going to do it. If you missed it, you may not have even known, but a lot of you were talking about liking the orange mango colored enamel pendants that he showed sneak peeks of in his Andrew Thornton artist page or Instagram. And so we went ahead and did them yesterday. So if you missed that, rewind later and check out yesterday's live.
I have a bunch of metal cut, and I want to do them so bad. I don't want to clean nothing. Say, Lennox, you just have to wear a blinder. That wouldn't be weird or anything.
I know, right? But
it'd be like that movie, that bird movie. What's that one with Sandra Bullock?
Oh, yeah, where they're blindfolded.
Have to walk
around blindfolded. I forget what that was called, but
bird something.
But yeah. So if you missed that and you've been like waiting for those, we debuted them yesterday, and you can still get them at their special price if you watch yesterday's video and claim them through email. They will be going into the Andrew Thornton Project Destash group probably tonight. I'm hoping to get those tonight. So we've also put the first batch of pendants in the Andrew Thornton Destash group at the special price. So if you've missed any of those, you can take a look through that group. If you're not part of that group, you can find it on Facebook, Andrew Thornton Project Destash. Search for that on Facebook, you'll find it, and you can hit join, and if we know you well enough, we'll let you in.
And if you have your profile locked down,
yeah, if we can't see,
just send us a message and say that you're a real person, because some of y'all look like spam. I'm not saying that, but I'm saying that it looked like a spam account.
Yeah, if we don't recognize your name right away, and even if we do, and your account's locked down, and we can't see that it's you and not an imposter, you need to let us know, because some people have their accounts so locked down that we can see like profile pictures only,
and then they don't put their face.
Yeah, and then there's no face.
It looked like that. But there's been a rash of scammers out lately.
Lots.
Basically, if somebody has Laura Mears in their profile,
has what?
Laura Mears ceramic work in there, and their metal smithing, I just don't do it.
That, and there's some wire wrappers out there. Wire wrappers doing the same thing.
And then there's like some AI stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I made this. What do y'all think?" And I was like, "Huh?" And they're like, "I'm so tired. My hands hurt so bad because of this."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "From typing? Because this is not real."
No, it's not real.
It's like those people with those, like, if you can see Jesus in the AI, and they're like, "Isn't this beautiful? These children are contortionists and made their bodies to make this face of Jesus."
Yeah.
And I was like, that's not real, right?
That's not
Just
real.
Just so you know.
Yeah.
And then they're like, "It definitely," like, they argue. And I was like, what child has 3 legs? And I was like, I know there's some.
Right.
It happens. But I doubt they posed for this picture.
Yeah. Yeah. Danette says, trying to make another spider and I am playing beads gone wild. Oh yeah, that happens. Loki has a great tail for dusting, but
that'd be cute.
I know, just swishing the tail all around the house. Tallulah, get to work.
Totally Tallulah.
If you're gonna steal things, at least dust under them, right? Dust under after you steal them.
Oh, she did the one day.
They
went to the basement, and they went in places that had never seen the light of day in probably 20 years. They came out, and it looked like she had like a veil on.
Yeah.
And she picked up every cobweb.
Every cobweb.
That's pretty cute.
Norma says, I'm ready to sit with a bowl of dark chocolate peanut butter crunch frozen custard and watch Artisan Beads.
Let's do
Excuse me. That sounds great.
We'll make that happen for us.
Make that happen for us. I'd probably go more something vanilla though, maybe.
Sometimes I get in the mood for chocolate.
I do too. Chocolate and peanut butter. Sometimes.
If anybody does it, you do it the most.
I know. I never used to be a big chocolate person. And every once in a while now, more than once in a while.
You know what? You can also afford better chocolate. And that does make a difference.
Yes. That does make a difference.
But I have to resist because I get wild. And
Then
I'm
you start
like,
breaking out.
What's just one more? I will treat myself. And then the whole thing of truffles from Trader Joe's is gone.
Norma says, it's my new favorite at Culver's. Nice.
Says, I deserve it.
You deserve it. Hello,
Culver's.
Susan. Thank you for joining us today.
The veggie burger at Culver's is really good.
Suzanne says, I don't put my face on my profile picture. I know, but we know you. We know you.
Who, Suzanne?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but you put your face other places.
And if you're friends, you can see. But
you're not stranger danger.
No.
But some people,
some people are joining our groups and they're not our friends.
And we don't know who they are.
We don't know who they are.
They don't show if they have mutual groups.
Yeah.
It doesn't show any information at all.
No. And sometimes the mutual groups that they're in are just like open groups. Easy to join. Don't have to get membership in. And you're like, are you really real though? Or are you just trying to fool everybody with that? Marianne considered buying ice cream, but it wasn't on sale.
Yeah, I guess it depends what kind of ice cream too.
Yeah. Been craving candy like crazy, says Michelle. Like sugar candy. Like sometimes I crave like the pure sugar type candies.
The other night I was craving fruit.
Yeah.
And I think I had like vitamin C deficiency. Because I was like, I need that.
I need that fruit.
So we got fruit salads and agua fresca, which they sell in a can now.
And Marion says vanilla Swiss almond Haagen-Dazs, just enough chocolate, and one of my favorite nuts. What's your favorite nut, everyone?
Huh?
What's your favorite nut now?
Oh, ice cream. What's your favorite ice cream?
What's your favorite nut?
When we first met, I went crazy for the Haagen-Dazs flavor, and I don't know if it was because of limited edition or what, but it was caramelized pear and toasted pecan.
Yeah.
And I found it once, and there's a picture of me getting every single thing.
We have a picture of him. He has a basket in the supermarket, and it is full.
And
he took those and he put them in the freezer at home.
I actually had to take a taxi cab because it was summer in New York City, and I knew if I took the train, that business would have melted. So that was a very expensive trip for ice cream.
For ice cream.
I probably spent.
But it was a limited flavor.
And so I got every single one.
He bought them out.
And somebody was like, why don't you share? And I was like, why don't you mind your own business?
Why don't you get here first?
Somebody said on the internet. And I was like, oh, well.
Because they're all mine. That's why.
And then I wanted to post a picture of me enjoying it.
Michelle says, I get a big bag of mixed candy. I eat 2 pieces of candy when I want something sweet and not mess up my sugar levels. Almond is Lennis's favorite nut. Michelle's is cashews.
I like a good cashew milk.
Marianne says, other than almonds, hazelnut.
I like a hazelnut.
I don't know about hazelnut.
Dude, Ferrero Rocher, get out the way.
He's like, get out the way.
Toasted hazelnut? Oh
get out the way. There was something, I thought it was a hazelnut that I ate. I did not like it.
Maybe because I'm
toasted nuts.
Nuts is particular.
Yeah, that might
If it goes off, then it's nobody's enjoying it.
It was a bag of mixed nuts, and it was one particular one in there over and over again. I'm like, this is not for me.
Oh, did you know that you can make yourself sick eating Brazil nuts? And they recommend you only eat 5 Brazil nuts.
Oh, really?
Or it can cause problems.
Those are the big ones with the
Delicious, right?
casing, the big casings, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. My grandparents used to eat those a lot.
Well, apparently
It took a
they can
walnut
cause
cracker to
problems.
crack them. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
Susan says, I made a special mail. Wait, I made a special mail for the summer solstice today. Oh, meal. Spinach, cheddar, and plant bacon stuffed potatoes and a blueberry crumble. Yum.
That sounds excellent.
Is it the summer solstice today?
Correct.
It is. I didn't even know that.
At 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
I totally forgot that. That's awesome.
And tomorrow's full moon.
Tomorrow's full moon. Marion says, actually, I like most nuts, but not walnuts. I like walnuts.
I love walnuts.
I like walnuts. I like pecans.
Honey glazed walnuts, get out the way. I'm going to eat it.
I like almonds, pistachios.
It's a good thing you like nuts because that's a good source of protein.
Sometimes I just buy a whole thing of trail mix, the mixed nuts.
But I also think that I eat too many peanuts and that causes me to break out because they're extra fatty. So
You do love the peanut butter.
Oh, well.
It's good. I like peanut butter. Oh, Judith Giselius joined us.
Howdy.
Hello, hello. And KB Coley joined us on Instagram. Thank you for joining us out there. Cashews or pistachios, says Danette. It's our favorite.
I also love a pistachio.
Susan says, tie between almond and cashews.
How about both?
Right.
In a brittle.
Nora says, I like all nuts, but peanuts best, even though they aren't technically a nut. Hazelnuts second best.
The legumes.
Legumes. The best dessert I ever had was a chocolate with hazelnuts and a raspberry coulis, says Marianne. That's good. Lena says, we made a fruit bead for the solstice. Fruit bread. Fruit bead for the solstice. Probably bread. Makes sense. Peanuts and pistachios, says Suzanne. Marion says, I like to buy mixed nuts, 1 bag of salted, 1 bag of unsalted, and mix them. Yeah, sometimes those salted ones are very salted. Too much. Lena says, it is bread. Nice. Fruit bread. Sounds good.
Did you make it in a shape of a person? One time I did that, and then my bread, it kind of became one again, and it looked more like a Job by the Hut.
Oh.
Because it's like a thing. It's like Letha.
You
make a bread that's shaped like it's like a harvest thing.
Okay.
And then you make the bread like the shape of a person.
And yours all grew together?
Huh?
And yours all grew together?
Yeah, I had too much leavening or whatever it's called. And then it did not look like Job of the Hut. And then even the mouth.
Even the mouth?
Because I did something like, it's like an egg wash that you put something in it to make it colored. And even the mouth look. I did not post that on the blog.
Jane Greer joined us on Instagram. Thank you so much.
I'm not baking nothing.
Lena says, no, it was round.
I'm not baking nothing.
You're not baking nothing?
No, it's too hot.
It's too hot.
If you're in the South, you have, okay, let me tell you if you don't know. In the South, when it gets hot, you have cold desserts and you have hot desserts. And you have things that, you have desserts that you make that you don't have to turn on the oven. Banana pudding, one of those. Them Jell-O desserts that nobody eats, that's another one.
That's another one.
Any of them puddings.
That's why everyone wants the banana pudding.
Because it gets hot. You don't want to turn your oven on in your house.
Yep.
Like if somebody brought cookies, then you knew that they were like some kind of like cake, then you knew either that they were like got the air running.
Fancy air.
But they have cakes that you don't actually bake. Did y'all have those?
No bake cake?
Yeah. Like they call it 100-layer cake. And then they put
I don't know that one.
It's they take a graham cracker and then they put a layer of pudding and then graham cracker, then pudding, then graham cracker.
Oh yeah, we did that, but there was also chocolate on the graham crackers.
Yeah, but
Or
you
is,
have to make it so that if you put chocolate in between, then they don't get soft. So that's the thing. Because if it's too much chocolate, it makes a layer, and then it doesn't get to soak up the pudding.
soak up the pudding.
And then it's
So you wanted it soft.
Yeah, because you can maybe put it in the freezer for a second.
Mm.
So that
We never did in the freezer.
it's in the refrigerator usually.
And I think we just called it like graham cracker cake or graham
It's like
cracker
tiramisu,
pie.
kind of. It's like southern tiramisu.
Yeah.
Except without the booze or the coffee, so they're not really.
My mom used to make that.
Anyway, back to food. Apparently,
I
I'm hungry.
know. Marianne says, my mother just went to the basement kitchen when it was too hot. That's another thing, too. My grandmother had her canning in the basement.
That's true.
She only did canning down there. I don't know why. Maybe because it was cooler in the summer when she was canning. That would make sense. But she'd also can like kind of toward the cold times, too.
For harvest?
Yeah.
If you have it, then that's when you do it.
Yeah. But yeah, and I guess I think she also didn't want to just mess up her kitchen with all the stuff. Yeah. So, all right, everybody, let's look at some beads.
How many people we got?
Suzanne says, "Ain't no basement in New Orleans."
If it is, it's called a crypt.
It's called a crypt, right? There are 18 people watching us at least, plus whoever may be on Instagram that it doesn't count. So. That's not.
Let's share no-bake recipes.
No-bake recipes.
You used to make that no-bake cheesecake.
I do like that no-bake cheesecake.
Then I got forgotten.
What do you mean you got forgotten?
Because apparently you don't make it anymore.
Oh, I thought you just didn't like it so much.
But I do want to try a variation.
Mm.
So I want to make the dulce de leche in the crock pot. You take the can of sweetened condensed milk and you put it in the crock pot on low for 8 hours.
Oh my goodness.
And it makes dulce de leche. But then we'll do the no bake, and then we'll do it with that instead of regular sweetened condensed milk, and then we'll get the diabetes.
Let's not do that.
But it probably would be a delicious way.
Probably would be a good no-bake cheesecake. Yeah, the no-bake cheesecake is super easy. Super easy. It's just you get a graham cracker crust. It's 2 things of cream cheese. Then you get a can of sweetened condensed milk. You blend those together. You add about 2 tablespoons of lemon juice and 1 teaspoon or thereabouts. You can add a little more vanilla extract. And you just whip it all together, put it in the graham cracker crust, put it in the fridge till it hardens up. And it is pretty good. Pretty good.
I like it.
Yeah. That originally, my mom used to make it quite often. It originally actually came, or part of it, I mean, she adapted some of it, I think, but it came from the recipe on the graham cracker crust.
I believe it.
Yep. Okay, so here's how this works. If you are new to us, let's go through the steps real quick. To purchase from this video, take down the lot number. That would be like this one, AB101. And send it to us in an email at info@allegorygallery.com. You can put that in the subject line. Address your email to info@allegorygallery.com. Hit send. Most of these beads, there's only one of. Some of them have a number down here, which will tell you there's more than one available at that price. If you want more than one, for example, if this had a 2 down here, you could put AB101 times 2 in your subject line and hit send. If you send us an email, it is first come, first serve. If you do get it first and you win that lot, we are expecting you to pay. No like claiming everything and then deciding later you just want to buy one. That's a good way to get kicked out of the club. Don't get kicked out of the club. So very simple. Send us the lot number in an email. We do not take claims via comments because we are broadcasting on Instagram, YouTube, and Facebook. It would be impossible to know who got what first. And you can claim these even watching during a replay, which Instagram doesn't offer. Once Instagram's live goes away, the comments do too. So we don't take comment requests. Okay? Easy. If you have any questions during all this, just let us know. This is, we're going to start with some Joan Miller work. And here we go. Joan Miller, this is a pair. Suzanne says, Andrew, we bury the dead above ground. So no even crypts in the basements. Everything above ground. So this is Joan Miller.
You have a pool.
A pool.
It's filled up with the water, don't it?
What?
The hole in the ground.
That's why they don't. Everybody's buried above ground.
They float.
They float.
The coffins do float.
I know that's what she's saying. They put them above ground so that they're not in the ground.
On the top.
Huh?
And the concrete on the top so they don't float away.
Mm-hmm. 12.7 millimeters is that rondelle. And the little spiky here.
I don't know if the rondelle is hers, but the little thing definitely is.
Oh.
I think the rondelle is. So if you know who Joan Miller is, she's a super duper talented artist. I knew her for years. You know, she used to live in Pennsylvania.
I don't know if I
she
knew that.
moved to Florida, so we swapped.
Ah.
But anyway, she's mostly known for her ceramic bisque work. So if you don't know what that is it's basically clay that's made into like a slurry, and then she pipes it on. So she has this one that they color the ceramic, and then that's how that's done.
Nice.
So she's itty bitty tiny little thing. It looks like she's making little pastries or henna. You know that?
Mm-hmm.
Look like she's doing henna.
Little henna needles.
Mm-hmm. But it's like
whatever they call them.
Like
syringe it. Like
no. I don't know if she uses syringes. I thought she used these little plastic sleeves. That
oh, like really a pastry.
But I could be wrong.
And then here's another AB102, $5. You get the pair. This is hers on there. And this is 6.3 millimeters by, let me try and get the bell included on this one since it is built in, 20.6. AB102, $5 only. Do y'all know Joan Miller? Have y'all heard of her before or not? Let us know. I'd like to know in the comments. Are we introducing you to new people? Have you already known these people? It's always nice to know. AB103. Suzanne has not. Isn't that a cool one? So this is the Joan Miller piece. This is the extra, just color coordinated little extra piece on there with each one. AB103, $5 for that little pair. And this is 20 point, come on, get in there. 20.5 millimeters by about 5 millimeters. Great price for a dangle or buy both for a mismatch earring pair, says Lennis. Her work can be quite expensive if you even win a bid. Yeah, when you're trying to get it from her, her stuff sells out fast. Very fast. So to be able to get these and get these at $5, Lennis is right. These are a good price.
But those are prices she charges because I talked to her.
Yeah, these were her pricing.
How much is this?
Yeah. These are her prices.
This is how much it costs.
Directly from her.
But some of the ones we have, she says they're experiments. And so she's never done them before or after. The hand-painted ones.
Mm. Norma says she's new to her as well. See, we love introducing you to new people.
Yeah, she says she started a show up here, I think in Reading. A bead show. They got famous because that lady who had a whole bunch of kids went there.
Oh, yeah?
Kate plus 8 or whatever. She used to shop there.
Okay.
And so they had the TLC people going.
That's fancy.
I know. We just need ones. I bet those kids is grown now.
I don't know.
Didn't she have like they're all from one.
They're the same age?
I don't remember.
I don't know either.
I haven't seen that in many years.
No.
Anyways, so Jonah's really cool. She also does a lot with dog rescues and is really good about pit bulls and helping them.
Lennis met her at the Atlanta Jewelry Show about 11 to 12 years ago.
Yeah, she did the circuit shows, especially in the South. And so we used to do a ton of shows together.
Sorry, everybody. I went out of order by one. That was 105. This is back to 104. This little carrot. This little carrot bead. $8. 27.5 millimeters approximately by 7.2. AB 104. $8. Ooh, AB 106. This we have 2 of these. $35 each. Look at how cute those are.
So detailed.
Look at the detail on that.
We had an Art of a Bead show, and she sent one of her mermaids, and it was amazing.
Yeah. She gets a lot of detail. So there are 2 of these available, $35 each. Super cute.
She is in my prize collection.
Yeah.
I saved up so hard for one of her beads. It's so hard. When I first started out, I didn't have any money, but I used to see her all the time.
Well, her stuff is amazing.
It's well worth it. It's a lot of work that goes into it. And then it's also a lot of like science that goes into it too, because some of the glazes don't work, So the bisques is like a whole new. Like, have you played with colored bisques yet?
Nope.
Gonna be piping everything.
No, I didn't even know that was an option.
Well, now you do.
No, I do. See, even I learned something.
Who is on the Instagram now? I saw somebody pop up.
Blonde Gypsy Chick and June Cooney. June E. Cooney.
Welcome.
Thank you for joining us. These are AB 106, 2 of them available, $35 each. And remember, if you're watching this live and you're not part of our Destash, these beads will be going over to the Destash, what doesn't sell. So if you're not there, this may be your last chance to grab them, because these will be going back immediately after that. Once we run them through Destash, no more. We are not keeping these in our collection. We will not have access to these after that. Maybe. Andrew's already making plans. No, you cannot keep all the beads, Andrew.
It's like all my friends are together.
This is AB 107. This cute little owly friend.
Those ones, I have one of her owl friends, and that was one of the ones.
This is $40 for this bead.
We'll
And
be getting into fights or.
yeah, like I said, her stuff sells out so quickly. 22.6, 22.7 approximately, and that's a pretty nice size hole. That's a 2.6 millimeter hole. Our friend that we are doing this for, they were very into artisan beads, and they used to sit at the auctions and grab this stuff. I would remember them coming in talking about, oh, I got this and I got that. And they were always very excited about it.
Yeah, I would like to win.
Yeah. But they were in it to win it for these artisan beads. So these are things that often sell out very quickly. Marius says, I thought that was a cat.
It's the owl cat.
An owl cat? You never heard of an owl cat? AB 107. $40. And
it's beautiful work.
Yeah, some of these beads are like you could use them or you could just collect them. Right?
I have a collection.
You don't have to, it's just like a stamp collector. You don't have to use those stamps.
And you know what? I'm not gonna either. I mean, people say, "Oh, wouldn't that be pretty?" And I'm like, no, just stop. Don't talk.
It's pretty just to look at.
Correct. That's a little sculpture. I have hundreds of little tiny sculptures. Just hundreds.
Uh-huh.
Just hundreds.
So there are two. AB 108. There are two of these. They're $10 each. These little pumpkins, jack-o'-lanterns.
That's good. You know who would probably like that?
Laura Lee, probably.
Because you know she loved the Halloween.
I know some people. Suzanne loves the Halloween too. You got some people watching that love the Halloween. $10 each. Cute little ceramic beads. Like this is ceramic that looks like it was glass.
Vitrified.
Yeah, like I've always, like for a long time, I thought she did stuff in glass because her stuff looks so much like a glass bead.
But it gets to a certain temperature that the halogen, how you call that? Aolin.
Sounds about right.
Vitrifies. They also call that china clay.
China clay.
And ball clay. I think it's made of the bones of dinosaurs. I'm probably making that up.
Okay, let's see. 102 is sold. 108, both of them have sold multiple times. People like those ones.
What is the Halloween?
That's the Halloween ones. AB 109 is this little turtle friend.
Well, this is the part she said that she had a creative play day with a friend, and they, instead of using her traditional way, they painted them instead of doing the line.
Yeah, so this is an unusual.
She said she don't make that anymore.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I talked to the artist directly.
Yeah, Andrew's been talking with the artist over the last few days since we've gotten these beads to check pricing and get information and, you know, make sure who we think they are is who they are. Trying to get as much information as we can for y'all. There's a lot that goes into this, everybody. You know? We try to make sure we do the best for y'all and get you the correct information, correct prices.
Our numbers are going to be out of order, but that's fine.
What happened?
Um,
What are you doing down there? You going backwards?
They got order, that's fine.
There's this one, $12 for this pendant. This looks like a cute little critter.
I like her creature.
Mm-hmm. It's got those big eyes, little nose.
Yeah, I'm smitten with creatures.
Mm-hmm. This looks like a fun desert or beachy creature, possibly. AB110. AB106 has sold as well. Thank you so much. Which was 106? That was one of the two of the crabs has sold. Thank you.
Is it a Maryland person?
Maryland person? Don't think so.
That Old Bay?
So that Old Bay. Rose and Amethyst has joined us on Instagram. Thank you for joining us again. Good to see you here. We see you here often. We appreciate it. AB111 is this little fish critter connector. Marion says a salamander, maybe. Maybe modeled off a salamander, kind of, right? I don't know that all the critters are always something, but they might be.
What is it?
This one.
Is it like a gecko?
Maybe a gecko, maybe a salamander.
Some kind of reptile? Or
Just
amphibian?
Yeah, some kind of thing. This is a fish. This is definitely a fish. It's a smiling fish. It's a very happy fish. $10 for that. AB111. AB111. Yeah, I'm glad somebody got one of the crabs, because how can you resist that? Those are so dang cute, and there's one of them left.
I like them.
I do too. That would be one I'd consider maybe keeping. We'll see. Then we have this one. This beautiful flower. And nice and bright.
Nancy Adams.
Nancy Adams.
It used to be Nancy Schmidt. Round Rabbit.
Round Rabbit.
She used to do the blogging with me. And she's nice.
She's pretty cool. AB112, $28.
She used to be from Oswego, New York. Oswego. I don't know. It was about the
Finger Lakes. AB112, $28 for this pendant, ceramic.
She took some time off making jewelry stuff for a while, but I think she's getting back into it.
Yeah, just to give you a size on this. This is a nice big one. If you like the bigger pendants. It's about 43 millimeters.
And then one day she casually dropped, she's like, oh, and I made this line for anthropology.
By about 47 and a half. Who makes a line for anthropology and just casually drops it?
Oh, by the way,
if you want to get pieces from somebody who made a line for anthropology, you're getting them at a good price today.
I talked to her, and it was nice.
Good to catch up a little.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
really.
think it's nice to do that when possible.
Right. AB113, $22 is this pendant. And I like this one. 51 millimeters approximately by 32 and a half. Beautiful colors in there. Ceramic pendant. I like that one a lot. AB113, $22. Nancy Adams. What's your favorite bead tonight so far, everybody? Let me know in the comments. Is this one Nancy too?
Mm-hmm.
I like this one a lot. $22 AB114. It's got this, these are pressed in, glazed. The hole goes this way. So whether you want it top to bottom like this, side to side like this. Be a pretty cool piece for a bracelet. Beautiful purple color on the outside. Good color. Good kind of cool design work. AB 114, $22. One of these available. Norma said the crab is my favorite. I don't know. I really like this one too. The crab is like kind of magical, but I also like this design as well.
There's two different people though.
I know. I just asked for the favorite tonight so far. The owl cat was very cute, but those pink wings were more than I can handle. Did it have pink wings?
My favorite.
Oh, I guess they are pink. I was thinking they were more beigey, but they are pink. Oh, that's a shame. For you, we may keep that one. Hasn't sold yet. AB 115.
I have one of her owl friends.
Do you have one of the owl friends?
Yeah, she used to be. I don't know how she's related to her, but her name was Penny Michelle, and she used to do these cast things, and so she used to do body parts for Joan. So Joan would make, and her name not Penny Michelle anymore, Penny Wamsley now. And she used to do like they have a chicken feet, and so they would have like when she do birds, sometimes they would have these little silver chicken feet. And then I got a pair of them chicken feet, and I made them into a little Baba Yaga house.
Oh, is that what you use?
Correct.
Nice.
That one.
That one, yeah. AB 115, $16 for this cute little floral one. Two-sided bead, which is really nice. Could use it as a little pendant if you wanted to. Little bead in line, but it's two-sided. AB 115, $16. Gotta check my junk mail too to make sure nobody's filtering into junk today. Michelle says the carrot, the pumpkin, and the owl were her favorites.
I like the carrot.
I like the carrot too. That pumpkin was cute. Those pumpkin jack-o'-lanterns were cute too.
Joan makes the cutest little rabbits.
Hmm?
She does the cutest rabbits, and she also does some really cute mermaids.
Hmm.
Like I think
I've seen the mermaids for sure.
Her mermaids, I think that's what she got. Like everybody lost their mind about.
Because they look like glass. And it's such a cool technique. And they're beautiful.
Mm-hmm. And they're like holding octopuses and...
Do we still have one of those?
I don't know.
Did we ever get one of those? I don't know if they all sold out.
I don't think I didn't get that.
Hmm. AB 116, $14. Is this little, could be like a little button. Has a little shank on the back.
One of my projects is to make shadow boxes with all my art beads.
Someday.
I got the shadow box, I got the art beads, I got the label maker. I'm gonna make it like a museum.
Now you gotta get the time.
That's the thing.
Now you gotta get the time. Okay, what's up next? Oh, we're moving into Andrew Thornton territory.
You can go through these quick.
He says you can go through these quick. AB 117. This is a polymer clay. Sunflowers.
I don't know if our friend augmented that one. Or, because it looks a little bit different than some of mine.
Looks different than your work, generally.
I did do some painted ones, but I can't remember painting that, so...
Yeah. Could be. Looks good, though. Looks good. AB117, $8. Andrew Thornton. Polymer clay. And then Andrew Thornton polymer clay again, AB118 is this one. It's a long pendant, holes at the top.
I would say that was for a kit.
I think that was for a kit.
I don't remember.
Because generally you made, any ones that weren't round were made for kits, I feel like.
I don't know. It goes away.
It goes away.
I made so many of those polymer pendants. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you did. You made lots over the years.
I wonder whatever happened to all of them. Every once in a while, I see them pop up on Destash groups.
Oh, yeah?
Mm-hmm. And sometimes people don't know who made them. And then, so I think it's so funny.
And you're like, that's me.
Sometimes.
Michelle says, oh, can you make a custom sunflower?
I'm not doing that.
He says, I'm not doing that.
And it's no offense. It's just we are, how you call it, up to our eyeballs in work.
Yeah. AB119, $8. Is that a poinsettia?
No.
Some kind of flower.
Some winter kit, probably. I don't know.
Michelle says, like that one, but different colors. Nope. Maybe if he ever presses that pendant again, then you can color it.
Maybe someday that.
If he presses the polymer.
But I was messing around. Who was it that had the polymer yesterday? I can't remember. We showed somebody who was doing a polymer and made me want to get the polymer clay out again.
I don't remember. I can't remember this morning.
Well, and that's the thing is like I would love to do custom stuff for people. I just feel bad because it would take about 10 centuries to do it. So unless I'm already in that workflow, then it's not gonna happen.
AB120, $8 for his steampunk design. This one had a good metallic kind of finish to it. It's got a little bit of that flashy gold, shimmery. Good one. AB120. The steampunk still a thing for people?
Yeah, they have.
I know they still have meetups and stuff, right? Some people are in it to win it.
That lady in that pottery show, she's into it.
Mm-hmm.
She's also into everything.
Yeah.
She's like, oh, and for this tea group that I'm in, and oh, for this dance thing.
AB120 has sold, so somebody definitely is in it.
For this Regency thing.
AB121. Is this apple? Polymer clay?
I think they painted that.
I think the apple used to be red.
Yeah, because
there's some red undertones to this, and I think they painted over with the green to make it fit whatever they needed.
Because I was making fairy tale kits for a while, and one had like a juicy red apple.
Yeah, there's definitely red underneath this, you can tell.
And that's the thing is that when you get these, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah.
A lot of them are sealed, so you can go on top. Sometimes if the clay, if it's not compatible with the paint you're using, then it can cause problems. But yeah. So.
But you can doctor them, do whatever you want on them. This is one of Andrew's mermaids.
More stylized. I feel like that was for a kit also.
I don't know.
I don't know if people like these.
What?
Anymore.
Oh, yours?
I don't know.
AB122.
I pressed some of the in metal clay recently.
The bronze clay.
Did I tell y'all they discontinued it?
Oh, did they?
The bronze clay. And then I was like,
just the brand you like, or like all bronze clays?
The brand I like. The guy died, Bill. And so I don't know if that was part of it. But he died a while ago. So.
This is AB 123. This butterfly wing. That one's even signed on the back. ATT.
This one I did like a faux champleve.
Yeah, look at that.
So I made the impressions and then put the shiny in the background and then did resin on top.
So that's AB 123, only $8. That's a lot of work for $8.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking.
There you go.
But I made that.
That's a cool one. I like that one.
It's different.
It's held up really well too. It's definitely different, yeah, from your normal style.
Well, I wrote a magazine tutorial on making faux plicageoir with resin and polymer. It looks. I'm not gonna say it looks terrible, but when I look in hindsight, I was like, "What?" All right. So some of these got mixed up. Some of the lamp work is done by this person, Sally Sutherland, who's from the UK. And I think all the long kind of beads are from Sally. I don't actually know this person.
So this one, you mean?
And they're matte finish. I love that kind of tangerine, mango color, persimmon.
Yeah, it's also like you can see the underlayer through. It's really cool.
I'm guessing she did like an ivory base and then did transparent on top and then made it matte. And I think maybe a little bit silver too on the bottom, which has a reaction.
Very cool. Lampwork glass, AB124, $14 from the UK. Lampwork from the UK. Boy, you buy that in the UK now, you're going to pay the shipping charge.
Correct.
If you're here like us.
Anybody else join us on the Instagram?
Rosie Portillo joined us.
Oh, welcome.
Thank you for joining us again. We see you here pretty often. We appreciate you watching. AB125, another one of these. This time more flat. I should give you the sizes of these too, huh? So this one.
You have the penny?
I have the penny. Of course, I've got the penny there.
I was like, what?
12.5 millimeters by 36, almost 37 millimeters.
And they feel really nice.
And this way is 5 millimeters. Yeah, they feel really nice. These are nice to hold.
I think also these ones are a little bit older, so I don't think she makes this kind of stuff anymore. Because I checked, and she's doing more like cute animals and stuff now. So
there you go. Get them while you can.
Want this more like clean line stuff?
Probably,
get it now.
Yeah, this kind of stuff probably doesn't come up very often anymore.
And I probably don't know her because she's UK. A lot of the art bead people I know is because we did the show circuits together.
AB126. This is a nice gray stone-like bead. Lampwork glass, 32 millimeters by 12.5 by 5. I like these kind of they're just plain simple, but so beautiful.
Kind of you can do a lot with them.
Mm-hmm.
Could be in a bracelet, could be a pendant. You could probably paint on it if you got inspired to.
Could dangle this in front of something bigger in the background.
Put a tassel on the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Put some
A
chain.
lot of great options.
Wrap it in chain. Wrap it in wire. Whatever you want to do, you can do it.
That's right. Some chain would be nice with that.
I think it would be good. What color would you do? Would you do gold or silver?
Me, probably gunmetal with that one.
Oh.
Probably do gunmetal. This one I'd probably do gold with this more brown color. Almost has a green kind of cast to it. Lampwork glass. This is just about 12 millimeters by 35 and a half by 5 and a half. Hello, Gilbert. Hello, buddy. Did you get to come in? Barnaby didn't get to come in, but Gilbert got to come in. Hi, handsome.
He's a sweet boy.
He is. He's a good man. AB 127. Ah, Warrior Metalsmith joined us.
I have a package for you.
Oh, Gilbert. Gilbert. Oh, it's cooler in here, isn't it?
No.
Oh, it's cooler than out in the hallway, I think.
No.
No? Andrew's like, no. So you have a package to go out, you said?
For Andrea.
For Andrea. AB 128. It's kind of ivory color, almost bone color. Very pretty. I like the shape of these. I think these are really nice. I could see these, get two of them, make some asymmetrical earrings with them. Suzanne's sending you hearts, Gilbert. Suzanne is sending you hearts, buddy. So this is 12 millimeters by 33 millimeters by about 4.5. AB 128, $12.
He's burning so good, I feel bad making him go.
Why do you have to make him go? Let him go. He's just laying here. He says, I don't hurt nothing. I'm just laying down. Chillaxing with my daddies. He wasn't trying to jump up or anything. There's another one. That would go with the last one if you really wanted to make some asymmetrical, well, more symmetrical earrings. You could do those.
They're slightly different. That's why I put them in two different lots.
Yeah, they're all handmade. They're slightly different, but they wouldn't be as asymmetrical as some of the other ones paired together.
Correct.
AB 129, $12.
Gilbert was so happy to have some time away from the sisters.
Yeah, he needs his alone man time in his man cave. Huh, buddy?
He says, just alone time. So we don't need to gender it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, he's so relaxed. He's rolling around, throwing himself around on the floor, pulling himself across the floor. All right, whose are these, Andrew?
Which ones? That is called Out West.
Out West, AB 130, $8 each. There are 2 available.
I also don't know this person, so. But those would make super cute earrings.
You're telling me. Look how they glow when the light hits them.
It makes me want to do glass.
I know. They got that white core, but then that frosted white gives it that glow on top. AB 130. $8. Seif is keeping my legs warm, says Marianne.
We don't need that.
We do not need that. Even the cats are all like, I don't want to be with you right now. They're too hot.
They're like, we'll be close, but not together.
Yeah, we're not touching. We're not going to touch. Maybe we'll touch hands, but no major touching.
This is too hot to cuddle. Correct.
Look at these. I remember these.
I love those. Those are Sally Sutherland.
Sally Sutherland. I remember we had these.
We didn't. We had something similar.
Well, they were close.
The ones that we had were from Joyce Rokes.
Oh, really?
Correct.
I like these. Is there metal in these? What is this?
Correct. Silver.
Silver. So they're $6 each only. They've got silver in them. $12 for the pair if you want both. $6 each if you just want one. AB 131. I love these. Can't stop looking at them. Let me give you a size on these. It's about 12.5 millimeter. Yep, 12.5 millimeter by about 7 millimeters. Here we go. Lennis, I can't answer your question. Andrew has left the building. No, he just left the room. So I will ask him when he gets back in. Hey, you. Where you going, buddy? Lennis is asking, didn't she make those doll beads?
Ooh.
Guessing Sally?
Yeah.
Oh, hi. Andrew says yes. Yes, she did. Hello, buddy. Gilbert's getting talkative over here.
Oh, he is?
Yeah, he's talking to me a little bit.
Probably Ida wants to see him so bad.
No, no, no. You let him.
Ready to see him.
You let him be himself here for a little bit.
She's telling me, I went out for a second, and she's telling me about how they need to be together.
They need to be together.
She told me about the importance of friendship.
Gilbert says, stop it, Daddy. Stop it. He says, you're making me anxious.
And she told me that they need to be best friends.
I need my me
forever.
time. We were just talking about how much I need my me time. Hey, bud. AB 132, $4 each. These little rounds, these little rings, 12 millimeters.
The rings are out west also.
Out west.
Yeah, some of them got a little bit mixed and matched.
So 12 by 4, approximately.
Take a look. He wants to sit with you.
I know. He's my buddy. We hang out, don't we, bud?
This is hang out and you do work.
We do work. We were cleaning today together, and he had to take a nap. He got tired.
Sometimes he helps William do the work.
Yeah, he does. He sits at the desk with me. He does the typing. Does emails with me. Somebody adds products to the online store sometimes with me. Huh.
That'd be great if they could just do it.
Just do it by themselves. I know. Gilbert, what's going on? Oh, you're distracting, really. Oh. Marion says the temperature outside is about 70, but the apartment hasn't warmed up yet. Oh, I would love that. I know. These are these little white ivory rondelles.
I think that's out west.
Oh, hi.
What was that?
That's his chirping at me. Told you he's talking to me.
That's different.
Yeah, I know. He doesn't normally talk like that. Huh. I like it. I like this talk. AB 133, $4 each. 2 available. And they are 5.5 by about 12 millimeters.
I think you should come see me. Otherwise, I'm going to bring Ida
Oh. Nancy says, I love Gilbert. Hi, buddy.
I love Gilbert.
I know. He's a good boy. He doesn't get as much attention as some of the others, huh? Says, who asks about Gilbert? Oh. He's a good boy, though. He does the work, huh? Oh, he's so happy to be in here without everybody else around. Mm-hmm. The girls do love to be around him.
Mm-hmm. Especially Ida.
12 millimeter rings again by about 5.
And sometimes I capture catch her lecturing him so hard.
AB 131 has sold both of those.
Like they'll be at the top of the steps, and she'll be lecturing him probably about how he should not go away from her.
Michelle says, Gilbert is so beautiful. Marianne says, Gilbert is thanking you for saying such nice things about me. Right? He's a good boy. Yeah, I love you, bud. I know the window's not open, though, huh? You can go up there. We can't open the windows. It's too hot. It's too hot. It's too hot. You're a delight, Gilbert. You are a delight. Ooh, these are nice. What are these ones? Whose are these, Andrew?
Out west.
Out west again. $6 each. These are really nice. This is $6 each. 2 of them available. They'd make a really great pair of earrings too.
Lampwork glass.
Lampwork glass. They've got this one edge right here in the middle. Susan says, Gilbert is a sweetie. That's a sweet ginger boy.
He's very tender-hearted.
He is tender-hearted. And they say gingers are, a lot of people who have gingers say gingers are not smart. Gilbert is a smart ginger. Huh. He is a smart boy. He's tender-hearted. He's got some anxiety issues like his white daddy. And he doesn't like other people generally. But he is not dumb. Huh. He's a smart boy. AB 135. $6 each on those. 2 of them available. Those would make a great earring pair, I think. Next up, AB 136. Ooh, these are really pretty. Look at those. Ooh, I like all those colors together. There are 2 of them available. They're $6 each. AB 136. They're about 22 millimeters by about 5. 22 millimeters. And that hole is a big hole. That's about 4.7 millimeter hole. Hi, Gilbert. What you doing, buddy? You need some attention. Huh? Oh, he's a good boy. Such a good man. You are. He's such a good man. Yeah, such a good man. It's time to eat, huh? You're probably getting hungry. Michelle says, I had a ginger cat as a kid, named her Pumpkin.
That's sweet.
That's sweet. I've never had another ginger cat, I don't think. No, you cannot jump up there. No, you're going to get naughty? Don't you get naughty. You got to stay in the clubhouse here with us. You get naughty, you got to go back out. Oh. No. He says, I want to be on camera.
No.
No.
Pick him up. Pick him up.
Can't pick Gilbert. We're just talking about how good you were.
Okay.
Now you got to go out. Okay. Let's not knock everything off the desk. Gilbert. He says, I thought I was doing work with you. Ooh, this is a nice set. Suzanne says, Gilbert is good. He is good. He just he just wanted to be with me, closer to me. He says, I want to do work with you. AB 137. Is this Keith O'Connor?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Keith O'Connor set. Boy, $8 for the whole set. That's a good price.
Barnaby's pouting on the...
I bet he is. He says, why won't you let me in? He says, my white daddy would have let me in. AB 137. $8 for this whole set of Keith O'Connor beads, ceramic. Just to give you an idea on size, 15 millimeters for the round one, about 15.5 for the rectangle, 11 for the square, and around 13 for the saucer. Suzanne says Cinnamon wants to see Barnaby. Andrew left again. Maybe to get Barnaby, but I doubt it. I doubt it. AB 138. Whoa. There are two of these flowers. These are $8 each. They are two different sizes. Andrew has them marked $8 each. Two of them available. So you need to let me know if you want the larger or smaller, or else we'll pick for you.
Those are Tammy Ray Walter.
Tammy Ray Walter. Tammy Ray Walter. And where's the hole on those?
In the middle, I thought.
It's in the middle, but it doesn't go all the way through. So you would...
So you would set these.
Yeah, you would have to set these.
Or drill them all the way.
AB 138. These are really pretty though. The smaller one...
I'm glad you caught that because I didn't know.
The smaller one is 18 millimeters. The larger one is 22. So you can let us know if you want one of those. You have to set them. Or maybe could you glue a bell into them?
Yeah.
Probably glue a...
They also have like a setting that looks like the back of an earring wire. A post. And then you just glue it on.
Yeah. I don't know if you heard that. Suzanne said Cinnamon wants to see Barnaby.
Well, he's busy pouting.
He's busy pouting. Oh my. Poor Barn.
He looks real dejected.
Oh. Says, I hear you talking about me. All right.
This is another one of them cabochons.
Cabochons. You can set. This is really pretty. $6, AB 139, 18 millimeters.
Embed it in polymer clay. Glue it down on something.
There you go. Lena says half drilled, can glue in those screws with a hole at the top they use for pearls.
Correct.
Yeah. Suzanne says she'll share an undershirt with him. She gonna go grab an undershirt. We'll share.
Oh, that's sweet.
Barnaby.
He's too busy crying.
Oh. Jewelry Junkie joined us on Instagram. Thank you so much. We appreciate that. Another glass cab. Look at how pretty that is. Look at those sparklies in there. Really pretty color in that. This reminds me of those gumdrop candies, right? Don't eat the beads, everybody. Don't eat the beads. 17.8 millimeters, so about 18 millimeters by about 14.5. AB 140, $6.
Look how forlorn.
Oh, look at that boy. Look at that boy. Says, why can't I come in too?
Oh, well.
Oh. Oh boy, I remember these. AB 141. Lana says that would make a cute ring. The little gumdrop one? Yes, it would. So this is one of our wooden pendants. if you don't recognize it, that our friend has embellished. Already done for you.
They did a good job.
Yeah, they did a great job. Marianne says, mean daddy tonight, Barnaby.
And mean daddy every night.
He's mean daddy every night. Michelle says, that was cute. Suzanne says, neat job on that one, right? They did a great job on this. So if you like what they did, it's available to you. $8. $8. A lot of people ask about that, but they don't actually go through with doing it. So if you want to have one already embellished, there it is. It's a great love pendant. Love heart. And they worked on this one too. This is the Flower of Life. AB 142, $8. Embellished. Flower of Life pendant. This one is about 36 millimeters. AB 142. This one's cool. AB 143. This was the flower skull that Andrew did. And our friend embellished it. This is what it looks like normally. This is with them embellishing. I think that's a cool take on that. AB 143. I don't think we make this design anymore though.
That was in the kit.
Was that in a kit? It was never released otherwise.
I
So
love that one.
I do too. So if you like it just like this, or you want to do your own embellishing, you can use this side, or use this side that already is. AB 143, $8. And if you're wondering, you're just joining us, and you're like, who's this friend? We are doing this Destash kind of event for a friend of ours who has a lot of artisan-made beads, and they are looking to find new homes for them, find good homes, and they know they can trust us to have the people who might really enjoy these things. AB 144. This is, who is this? Is this Earthenwood?
Yeah.
Yeah, Earthenwood, who does not make beads anymore. AB 144, Laugh. And this is only $8, 21 millimeters approximately by 36. That's a really cool bead. I like that one. AB 144, $8. AB 145 is this owl friend. There's an owl, doesn't have pink.
I think that's Michelle McCarthy.
Michelle McCarthy, we believe.
Some of the ones here at the end, I don't know, they get wild.
$12 on this one. This is a nice one. 46 millimeters by about 36 and a half. Marianne says, laugh, but only when appropriate, apparently. Only when appropriate?
What?
What's that mean?
I don't know.
Lena said, Earthenwood stickers made with her artwork are awesome. I love her mixed media wall hangings. Yes.
I like that.
She does great wall hangings.
I miss her.
AB 146. Is this earthenwood? Who's this?
Not Jenny Davies.
Oh, Jenny Davies Reeser. Boy. Oh, Marion says my foot and mouth disease. The other included a LOL.
What is it?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Jenny Davies Reeser. AB 146, $6. $32 approximately, or 31.5 by 27. $6 only. AB 146. AB 147. There's this cute little bicycle pendant. AB 147, and this one is approximately 28.5 millimeters by 32 about with the bail. AB 146 has sold. Thank you so much. AB 147, $8 for the bicycle. Bicicleta. Bicicleta. AB 148. This is cool. A flamingo head.
I don't know who made that. I would guess Michelle McCarthy, but I'm not sure.
Could be Michelle McCarthy. It's really cool. I like it a lot. It is about 35 by, with the bail, goes up to about 39. AB 148. One available, $8 only. That's just fun. I think that's just a lot of fun. AB 148. AB 149. Ceramic pendant. Flower design. And this one is 22.6, about 22.5 by 26.5 with the bail. AB 149, that's just a cute little pendant, cute little charm, dangle. AB 149. And the last one for tonight, AB 150. We've got two saucers or rondelles in this ivory bone color. AB 150, $5 each, two available. $5 each, artisan made lampwork glass in this ivory bone color. Go great with some bone beads or African beads. Some natural seed or wooden beads. AB 150, $5 each, two of them available. And that's all I've got for tonight, y'all. Is that the end of the artisan beads?
We have more, but I think
that's it.
I think so. Unless we want to do like random.
We don't.
Lots,
Or we Don't know who they are.
Correct.
Maybe we'll do that.
Well, we'll look at the rest of the collection.
When y'all are buying these, does it make a difference if you know who they are or not?
I know some people.
Some people care.
Like it.
Some people don't care. As long as they like the bead,
Correct.
they're going to buy it. So what do y'all think? Let us know in the comments. You want more artisan beads, or you want to move on to something else tomorrow? That's another thing too. Let us know. So thank you all for tuning in. Marianne says yes, knowing is good. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I'm going to go check some emails. Suzanne says, not really. If you know, I'd like to know, but it's not a deal breaker. Susan says, yes, I'd like to know about the artist. So let us know in the comments, and we'll take a look at those comments and see if we're doing another artisan show tomorrow or if we move on to something else. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen here at Allegory Gallery? If you have any questions about these, though, please feel free to email us. We will be moving these pretty soon into the Destash group. That's Andrew Thornton Project Destash on Facebook. Andrew Thornton Project Destash. So if you're not in that group on Facebook, feel free to go over and hit that join button on it. As Andrew said earlier, if your profile is locked down where we can't see your face, we don't know who you are, we can't see anything about you, and you look like a spam bot, please message us or email us to let us know that you're trying to join. Otherwise, we will decline the request. We need to know kind of who you are and that you're a real person to let you into that group. We are the only people who sell through that group. It's not a multi-group selling kind of thing, multi-person selling. You will only be getting things from us through that group. So they are coming directly from us, from the source. And that's the way it always is. So it's a good group to be in. If you prefer to not watch videos most of the time, maybe you're catching this video and you're like, I don't really watch videos too much. That's a good place to be because we pass a lot of things also through that group, especially special events like these artisan beads end up getting passed through that group as well after our live videos. Sometimes before the live videos, sometimes we do this in reverse. So let us know if you'd like to join by going over there, hitting that join button. And if we can see you, we know who you are, that's fine. If we can't see really who you are, send us an email or a message and let us know. All right, let's see what everyone's saying. Norma likes knowing, but also if I like the bead, it doesn't really matter. Marian says, not required if I like it. Lena says, if you know, yes, but if not, handmade beads are always still interesting. Susan also said, definitely not a deal breaker if the artist remains unknown. That's good. We'll see what we're going to do then. Who knows? Who knows what's going to happen? So thank you again. We're going to go finish up some dinner, some remaking of yesterday's dinner, and get back to cleaning a little bit more again. We got more cleaning to do. So thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you back here around 7:30 p.m. as always, every weekday. But we'll see you here tomorrow. Have a great night, everybody. Bye now.